Nothing wakes me up at midnight more than a little eerie music for the shiver down the spine. Am I right? Ah, welcome. Yes, I say welcome at this point. You're in and out my threshold as if I am a revolting, revolving door at a country mall. But here we are to do another night of a spooktacular adventure. Will you survive? You have thus far, but remember there are 31 nights, and we are yet but on day 5, night 5 as I would have it. Who am I? I am a mummy rebel, subbing in as a new resident tarot reader here for Bohemia as I like to call her, of Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart readings. I am taking over, and as such you will learn many things of the witching, the supernatural. Not that she doesn't know, just that I am a character quite taking over. So we have options tonight, things of taste. The palate, you could say, is always in question when vampires are involved. Oh yes, we've all have a tryst now and again with a vampire, have we not? Some still have the marks to prove it. Today we will be seeing which psychic vampires are around you. And I do not mean which bloodsuckers with open third eyes are around you, but which people around you, you mortals, are sucking and leeching your energy. They take your gifts, they take your energy, they take your time, and they never seem to get enough. And as a bonus, we will discover, are you in fact a psychic vampire? Many an empath, as is all the rage there in your little earth realm, are quite in fact often psychic vampires. Yes, shocking, spooky, eerie even. But there are reasons. There are reasons sometimes that others rise when the good fall. Sucking the energy, the good karma. Oh, there's a lot to learn about energy exchange and magics, things of that sort, but we'll leave it for another time. For this, we will just check in and see who are the psychic vampires around you. Who is feeding on you even now? And are you unknowingly taking a suck at someone else? So, we have 4 delicious options. We have, oh, my favorite, nectar of the gods, chocolate in a bottle, hot chocolate mix here in this gorgeous potion. A food that trickled down accidentally to you mortals. A witch's delights. Number 2, we have a jack-o'-lantern. This one is in cookie form, and it has little pumpkin spice eyeballs and candy corn frosting. Pumpkin 1, jack-o'-lantern 1 has the orange eyes. Number 3, we have in fact this outrageous pumpkin pie spice. Apparently everything is made with this in your realm. This is ingredient spices. This is comprised of many abundant spices, actually. So, for 'tis the season, you could use it in a pinch for some abundance work. Did you know that? You know, sometimes you get stranded amongst the land of the flesh-born, and you need to do what you gotta do. A witch has got to witch. Don't we know it? And for option number 4, we have the cinnamon-eyed jack-o'-lantern here. Oh, he looks so hopeful. He doesn't know he's about to be eaten. Oh, just like those visitors in the garden currently. So, those are your options. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Chocolate, the orange-eyed pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern, excuse me. 3rd option, pumpkin pie spice. 4th option, cinnamon-eyed jack-o'-lantern. Go ahead, tune into your intuition, to your truth, and I'm not going to lie to you. So, if you need your ass kissed, you will have to do it yourself. Perhaps you can get stretched out by my assistant Igor to help you do the deed, because I certainly won't be doing it for you. So, prepare yourself, and if you dare, click on your timestamp. For those of you who have made it here through all of that, A treacherous labyrinth of a thorn bush. Yes, I did erect that right there in the middle of the hall to see if I could, get some peace and quiet in my parlor. But alas, you're here. We shall proceed. Go ahead and stick your wounds and that bubbling juice to your left. And here we go to find the real tea on who are the psychic vampires around you. We have rebellion, upstart, tumult, revolution. We have air reversed, seek a union of mind and spirit. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Ooh. Oh, we just got their asses, did we not? The king, authority, and diplomacy reversed. We have eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. Oh, but apparently it bites. We have the 9 of Wands, 7 of Knives, 5 of Grails reversed, Prince of Knives reversed, and the 3 of Swords. Who could it be? The air signs have it. Ding, 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 ding. Or as we say around here, gong. I love when the gargoyles do that unexpectedly. Just ring the bell for whom it tolls. So, this is somebody who has an issue with you living your best life. This is somebody who they feel like they are the authority. They feel like they have the right to make the rules of the lands. They refuse to let you go and breathe and, find joy and peace yourself. They want you to be as miserable as they are. And so they leech your energy. And just as soon as you've built yourself up, gotten your confidence, and take some leaps forward in life, you've manifested, you've worked a spell, here they come to suck it all away and pretend as if this is their victory. Suddenly they pick up in the very areas that you were going to yourself. But this is a messy circle here, because at times you guys also have a tendency to abuse power and authority. And then you have those underlings who are frustrated and come and attack your throne. So both ways we see it here. Some of you are dealing with a boss who is an energy suck. Some of you are dealing with those who you are managing that behave this way. And some of you, this dynamic is in your very partnership. In the bed, sleeping with the enemy, it seems. 7 of Swords, there is definitely negative psychic activity going on, especially with the 5 of Cups here and the Prince of Knives. Make no mistake. 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Yes, the terror, PTSD, trauma, lack of sleep, or being pulled so deeply into a sleep and waking up exhausted because you were being drained. This person's plugged into you like a computer. A keyboard and a modem, quite the pair. Yes, I know the human lingo, don't be shocked. And shocking also happens with electricity, am I right? I've been in the dungeon a few times, I've seen. So, what to do? There seems to be a codependency in this connection. The roles seeming to need to be here. Someone needs to rebel and be the immature one. Someone needs to be the one who's too bossy and in control, and on and on and on. And if it wasn't this person, you seem to seek someone else who will fulfill this dynamic with you. It seems it's played out before. And this person and the people who are doing these things are just filling the wound that you have that is used to being drained. So it never heals. It is time to fully stand up to this energy and cut them off the axe, okay? And the guillotine. Really. And we know decapitation's the only thing that works with creatures such as these, right? Zombies, vampires, you have to cut them off from your crown chakra, which means no faux healing. You have to truly go in, heal yourself, and remove yourself from this dynamic. Some of you, this is an ex that you are leeching into, and they're leeching onto you. And a lot of you, although we haven't pulled the cards to see, you can have a dynamic of playing into this. Perhaps you're the willing prey going down the dark alleys, offering the bended neck to the vampire. Just a little suck. And then before you know it, exsanguinated. So you have to take responsibility for your role. It could be very much in your mind, alright? The mind fuck happens, the energy suck afterwards. And then you are drained, your life is going downhill, you're having to fight and be in survival mode, fight mode again, just to prove yourself and all the rest. And then you come back together with someone like this, or you meet somebody who is like this. There is this connection of friendliness or similarity of love, of chemistry initially, and then the cycle starts again. And these people, they mimic you, they copy you, they drain you of emotions, they use you for the high of the emotional giving that you give. And then when they're ready to leave, they push your triggers and wounds like a little key code button, and off they go, leaving you to be the blame because, well, you're the one who's had all the dramatic situations. You're the one who's had all the broken relationships, have you not? And that's the way they play it. There could also be Capricorn energy, Leo energy, 3rd, 5th, 10th house energy, or 8th house, or air house placements, although I did say 8th house. Air houses are 3rd, 7th, and 11th placements. So, are you one? Are you a psychic vampire? More than we've seen here when you get caught up and you play the game as well. We have the 8 of spades, the 4 of diamonds, and the Jack of diamonds. Overall, I think you would rather stay to yourselves than to go and drain somebody dry. You would rather prefer to see yourself as someone who would never. But those of you especially that have a mix of 8th house placements and air, a mix of 3rd, 7th, or 11th house placements and Scorpio in your chart, especially if there's some Capricorn in there, must really watch out. You could in fact play the game too well and have yourself convinced of victimhood when you're allowing it. So, although not all of you go and leech yourself, you make yourself as bait. And it's time to fully rebel. Not just allow the connection and then be mad and smack them. Oh, how dare you, vampire! I came down here, jumped in your arms, stuck your teeth in my neck, and let you drain me, but how dare you? How wrong are you? The cross. Alright, the guillotine. The garlic. We must take responsibility. We must. And here it is time for you to do so. You are your own being, your own property, your own responsibility. And it's time to put away childish things and no longer let yourself just be a little Friday night suck for the psychic vampires. That is what I'm seeing for you. Go ahead and comic back if you dare. But remember, I snap back too. Bitey. We learned that early around the castle. I know, cottage, mansion, castle, it's all the same when you're magical. It can be whatever I want. Don't judge me. No, really don't. The last judge. At those trials, well, I'm here and they're not. So, like, share, subscribe, and if you dare, comment, and I will see you again on another one. If you can find the house again. Ah, here you are. A little bruised and bloody, but you made it. I told Igor I'd bet on you this time. I knew number 2s. I had a feeling. So, go ahead. Sip the potion. If you don't like it, spit it in the cauldron at your feet at least. Not on the cards. And let's get into your reading. I have a juicy feeling about this one. So, psychic vampires around you. Wait, let's do it again. Around you. Who are they? Who are they and what are they doing? We have cauldron, synergy, and healing. We have earth, utilize logic, reason, and common sense reversed. Earth signs, we've got your ass. We have Virgo. Yes, it is Taurus. Oh, Taurus, you thought we weren't going to get you. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. We have the unicorn reversed, good fortune and friendship reversed. We have sacrifice, renunciation. Not initiation, but it might be. Who is being initiated? Who is initiating the cycle? Offering, letting go. We have the Five of Cups reversed, Ten of Skulls reversed, the Moon, Lord of Knives, and Queen of Wands reversed. So, what is going on in this topsy-turvy little world of yours? We have somebody who is an emotional vampire. Somebody who tries to beat about the bush, professing logic and common sense. And this is somebody who is a false healer. They do proclaim to be a healer, a psychic. So, do you hear my fiends laugh at the face of that? What lies, what scandal they tell. But the thing is, you may be an initiate to them. You might be the innocent swan to their sacrifice, the innocent unicorn that they are sucking the blood and life out of. We've all seen that little segment there with Voldemort preying on the unicorn. Cursed. Good fortune and friendship reversed. This person is not a friend. They are not a mentor to seek. They are not a healer. Queen of Wands, they might have a platform, prestige, but they have deep secrets and woundedness within them. They come from a lineage of, could be appropriators, takers, users, misusers, violators, with the Ten of Skulls reversed. The Five of Cups reversed. They may use their family dynamics to get sympathy and establish a common history, to bond through woundedness and profess that they have healed these things, but they have not. Their moon is very prominent. They could have moon in Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They could have it in Libra, Gemini, or Aries. Regardless, they have the ability to appeal to many people. Okay, they could have many elements, all the elements, many signs in their birth chart. They appear to be such a crusader for justice. People think that they are the mix of left and right brain, that it makes so much sense, but they bend truths to their will. They get the common mind, the group mind going their way, and they use that emotional buzz to fulfill their own needs. They pretend that they're only putting out healing medicine when in fact they are stirring the cauldron to their own benefit. They may displace others. They may go about trying to defame those who they have stolen from and taken from, and deal with them most harshly. They like to hold the keys to a lot of things they have no business to. The idea of somebody taking over someone's home and then keeping all the keys to all the locks themselves. For some of you, this does hit closer to home, closer to estranged family, to your lineage, okay? And for some of you, this energy suck is your very own unhealed ancestor. There is the energy, and I did get it quite strongly. Some of you are being preyed upon by a spirit around you, someone who won't yet release the physicality of your realm. There could be a lot of night terrors and psychic attacks. You will know if this is your story for that part. Yes. But otherwise, what I'm seeing is somebody who wants your throne. They want your place. They will use your culture, your family name, your business, whatever it is. They will take whatever is yours, your friend circles, your attention. They are jealous, they're hungry, and it is never enough for them because they're miserable, they're empty, and nothing they have is authentic, and nothing they put out is true good medicine. Beware of this person and stay very far away. Make sure all of their barbs are taken. You need antidote to this. You need good protective ancestors, healing energy around yourself, and for all of their energy to be removed. Do not let finances or the waving of a supposed achievement like some printed certificate for some spiritual class keep you in the throes of this psychic vampire. They will have no mercy and they will drain you. So, are you a psychic vampire? Let's see here what we have. We have the Jack of Hearts, the King of Spades, and the Ace of Wands. When in temporal, yes, you can be. When friend turns against friend, lover against friend, you guys have the danger of when you get feelings for somebody that you're close to, you can take it out on them and leech them dry and psychically bombard them. When you get angry about things, you too can become jealous of friends and go around in this cycle. You might also spar with siblings. So for some of you, once you feel this connection of love with someone, if you feel ignored, if you feel that you should have more, you can start acting out these cycles. And for some of you, it's because you have been listening to this training from your spiritual so-called mentors. And as I said, many of so-called healers and empaths are in fact psychic vampires nowadays. So watch who is training you, watch whose lead you're taking, and watch how you abuse those you love and demand their energy, their mind, their strength, their everything that they are. All right. Having power just to loiter it, it is loitering it. What's the use of having power just to mind screw somebody who could be on our side? What a waste of time. You don't ever see me have to conjure Igor. What would be the point? What a waste. What a waste. So instead, focus your energy on the true obstacle and those who are really bullying you about, those who are truly stealing from you and messing up your life and the things that you love, because your attention might be in the wrong place and you might have picked up some bad habits. So there is the harsh, ugly truth. And if you're still alive and not too spooketh to the core, like, share, yes, oh, share with your friends, and subscribe, and if you're very brave, and I mean a bad bitch, non-committal, or as we like to say, a bad witch, yes, go ahead and comment. Come, sit. Shake the tentacle little thorn bush that I planted in the hallway to block your passage from your ankle. You've made it. So all is forgiven, right? No hard feelings. Sit down, have a potion or two. Mixing them is actually encouraged. And we will get into your reading. Quite the heady experience sometimes being around the psychic vampires, but better still to find them out. So here we are, all a giddy to find out who has been leeching your energy. For those of you here for number 3, having chosen this pumpkin pie of the spice from your mortal realm, we have trick or treat, mischief, and play. We have the minstrel, let your intentions be known. We have the griffin, reversed, honor and good luck, reversed. We have ecstasy, yielding, rapture, bliss, oh, reversed. We have the devil here at the crossroads, you know, reversed. Daughter of scepters, reversed. The hanged man, reversed. 10 of grails, and of course, to end the refrain, the empress. Did you say it? Reversed. So, who is this energy suck? Who did you bring to my front porch? As if the haunted mansion needed a little player. You know who this is, and they're playing you like the fiddle. Up and down, they'll have you like a clown dancing in the street to your own parade. Trick or treat, you know which one you chose today. This is somebody who you convince yourself is love, 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 and they're anything but. They're toxic, toxic little poison. I might give my enemies, but no matter. I don't think you want to drink it with your morning pumpkin spice pancakes. So, why are you doing this to yourself? A little shot to the heart, a little dependency perhaps, sacrificing the intoxication, and I do mean toxic ingestion that this person is giving you every time they take a bite. The minstrel here, they say that they're letting their feelings be known. Oh, a lot of them, they're the perfect mix of whimsical, dreamy, wounded, and bad boy, gender neutral term here. And, they just know how to tell you how you should be treated. But yet, where is the pedestal they proclaim they are providing? I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see a dusty, moth-filled, claw-footed throne anywhere. And yet here you are, blissful as a Pisces, thinking that, oh yes, how rapturous is this connection. And many of you indeed are Pisces, or this person has, and they have you woven into their web. Or perhaps you've taken a drink of their energy and woven the web yourself, and they're unawares. We have Neptune playing here. Yes, we do. We have Venus as well. The joke could be on you. We have the energy of Saturn and Capricorn. So we have Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Pisces. What mischief are you getting into, Leos? Thought they would escape. No, you're being held in the inquiry as well. And of course, Geminis and Aries. Yes, it could be the houses, the planets, the signs. Of course, the signs of any of those signs mentioned. All right, so this person, you feel them playing games. You know there's no honor or luck in these people. It can be more than one person, of course, because this could be roles that you open up to, wounds that you open up to certain types of people. And here, quite often, you guys don't want to be hearing it. People tell you, tut, this is not love, but it feels so exhilarating, the rush to the head of being drained, that you allow it. A lot of you could have prominent Neptune-Venus interactions in your chart. Neptune in the 7th house, perhaps Venus in the 7th house, Venus in Pisces, or the 12th house, Neptune somewhere around the 12th house. On and on and on it goes. You see where I'm going here? This person could have drug problems. They could have drinking problems. They could be addicted to sex or love, many different types of intoxications. This person could be an Aries as well, I think we mentioned. Yes. And like I said, this could be a series of people. Perhaps you're drawn to the same combinations, the same situationships over and over. Some of you are Taurus risings. Taurus planets, and you allow that descendant, that polar opposite of Scorpio, to take over in your relationships. Call it excitement and soulmate connection and this energizing, ecstatic love, or whatever this situationship is. And yet what's really going on is some codependency. Look at just vomiting out the blood for the psychic vampires to suck, and they will. Suckle they will. They might use the energy for their stories, for their games, for their music, for their play, but use you they will if you allow. Now, are you a psychic vampire? Prepare yourself. 7 of spades, 3 of spades, 9 of diamonds. This is the most emphatic yes I've gotten. Absolutely. And that could be why you allow people such as this to play their games, because you play them first or you play them right back. The 7 of spades is intense psychic abuse, especially when coupled with the Three of Spades and the Nine of Pentacles, feeling full and satisfied and better off yourself afterwards. Some of you might even have Mercury in Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, or Scorpio. You know how to play these games of the mind. You know how to intrude other people's spiritual spaces. You know how to go into their landscape. You know how to find their triggers and play them right back. And so you allow these situations because you too get your fill, both sitting there calling it a coupling, but it's feeding on each other in this little horrid nest, a nest of lies. Yes, and then afterwards feeling oh so refreshed and whipping out your dainty napkin to wipe the edges of your proverbial mouth. Some of you even like to feel like you have the upper hand. You pull out of it quickly and the other person is all the scandal and you're the one put together. Some of you are Virgos or have Virgo placements. And yet here the cards tell true. So pay attention. Pumpkin pie spice cannot cover the wounds that you can do. That is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you're not too goddamn salty from sucking up all of that energetic blood, go ahead and comment. Bye-bye. Ah, gasping for breath and clutching your pearls in fear, are you? Have a seat. Yes, it scoots up by itself and snaps you back. Quite lovely. Put on the little bracelets on the arm there. They'll tighten and hold you in so you can't escape these messages. So, what do we have for you? Number 4, those of you that chose the jack-o'-lanterns with the cinnamon eyes. We have a mummy, change. The spider, be meticulous and patient. The gate, a barrier keeps you from your goal. Primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance, instinct, and lucky number 13 on that card. We have the King of Discs. We have reversed the Emperor. We have Ace of Knives, Queen of Skulls, and the Four of Swords reversed. So, who is sucking at your energy or other places? We have somebody who is resistant to change, somebody who thinks that they are in control, somebody who likes to feel like the man, the system, like they do all things right? They are the little self-appointed policemen of the Matrix, okay? And they could be any gender here, although they might hold to very so-called traditional gender roles. That could be part of their bone that they're picking. We know how things get when they pick at scabs. This person has a stench that follows them, but because they can come off feeling secure and stable in the end, they think that it does not stink. But as we see here, roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. And mummies, old mummy bandages. Not the best. Wouldn't recommend for a perfume. So, this person is not as bloodthirsty. They are not as reckless in their attacks as some of the other options. They can lie in wait. They can turn themselves inside out. They stay awake at night, studying your plans, watching your moves. Some of you, they are an employer, a coworker, a landlord. Some of them are competitors in your work field, especially if you're an entrepreneur. And they are hoping for your downfall. They're trying to steal your industry secrets. They're trying to pretend that they are networking or allowing networking, but they're closing the gate to true connectedness. And they have a very base vibration to them. It is not about their actions or whether they're angry or pretend to be happy. It's about the vibration of their spirit. They're not very evolved. They're barely learning to master things of accumulating success in physical, very limited societal terms, okay? And they have no chill. They don't rest. They rarely ever sleep. They probably can't, let's be honest. You might even see spiders around when they are sending you psychic attacks. Not that all spiders are a symbol of mischief, but believe me, in my time, I've seen some things, and sometimes the manifestations of creepy crawlies are, in fact, doing biddings of negative psychic energy. Mummy, here I am. Somebody trying to come for me. We have some fingers for that. Haven't lost those yet to the bandages. So, the advice here is that you're going to have to just keep on going. Don't let them bring you down. They'll try to make you ill. They'll try to shade your finances. They might try to come for your business directly. These are the kind of people that will troll your accounts, leave bad reviews anonymously, and do anything they can to make you feel like you are the hungry, money hungry, capitalistic, treading over everybody, care for nobody person. But in fact, they are the greedy ones that are just barely hiding their decomposition and their lack of skill. Yes, we said it. We said it. They could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There's also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries energy. Some of that is you, some of that is them. How jealous they are. And the more you nurture, the more you grow and change, the more you connect to other people, the more the more the inside of what should be their guts bubbles and rages. They might even send bad vibes to your animal. Protect the little ones. This person only seems flexible sometimes because they have no true spine, and that's that on that. So, are you a psychic vampire? Let's take a look here. We have the King of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Clubs. Are you in fact a psychic vampire? For most of you, I would say no. No, you try to spread love, you try to give love. You can slip up sometimes and go towards that territory of jealousy and bad vibes when you get caught up in third-party situations, when you feel like you can only have love and attention by getting into a relationship or getting a person who is already expressing that in a relationship with someone else, a stealer of love of sorts. That is when you get caught up and can get a little bit messy. That is when when you're looking at the tables of other people's monstrous delights and whatever is going on their dinner plates. That is when you open yourself up to psychic attack. That's when you suddenly become codependent or carrying out the opinions of others who don't even deserve to eat at your table, not even the scraps, okay? Not even the little finger food we nibble on. So, your advice is to keep a level head, keep your emotions in check, be about your own actions, stay in your broom lane. Okay, the sky is wide enough, but yes, it can feel rather crowded when there's bad vibes around. Protect yourself, protect your business in every way, shape, every form, whether it's your reputation, your personal business, or your actual empire that you are building, because they will try to snatch it from you. It too, yes, at them. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you dare, boo-boo, comment. And I'll see you again on another stormy, horrid night, my favorite kind, on another one. Bye-bye.